Hi, this is George from Digital High Road, and today's review, I'm going to be doing a review of a product from Igor Bourbon called Frooggal. And what we're going to do is look at the sales page first for a second, and then we'll move on in to the dashboard and what the product is about. A little bit further in the video, I have a section where I recorded the availability of the OTOs that are available on the sale of this product right now on Warrior Plus. So let's go back to the sales page here. But first, before we get into the dashboard and the sales page and the OTOs, I just wanted to remind you that if you're a first-time visitor to our site, to please subscribe to our site and also hit the bell notifications to get notified every time that we publish a new product review video or a tutorial to help you with your online business to our channel. So let's move on to the Frooggal by Igor Bourbon. So what we're going to have here today, folks, is we'll look at the sales page real quick here. This is a build a site for you site that Igor has built already for you. And we're going to take a look at inside the dashboard and how this works. And then I want to talk a little bit later about my opinions on this, whether this is for you as a newbie or maybe not for you as a newbie, and the pros and cons of this type of product that are become available on Warrior Plus and online from JVZoo and other places like that. Commonly, every month there's a product or two like this. So to give you a view of it, let's move on to the sales page. As we move down to the sales page, it talks about creating multiple profitable coupon sites. And basically, this is a push button. Basically, do a lot for you on this. And as I go down through, what I would say is probably the biggest problem, if there was a problem with this, that I have without looking at the dashboard, and we're going to look at that in a second, is the fact that this isn't going to be giving you any traffic to it. So it's nice, it looks nice, it'll work good, but it will not have traffic coming to it. So with that in mind, let's go to the dashboard. We're going to take a look at the dashboard. Now, when I signed up for it and purchased it, the first thing I get is this here. It said to log in or to register. So you register your account. And once you register your account, you get the dashboard. And what the dashboard looks like is this. And so here on the left, you've got the dashboard, which is what we're looking at. This will be the same thing here. Now, what you're going to be getting is how many sites you're going to build. Now, what I did was when I purchased this for demo purposes only, I purchased the one site only. And right now, at the outset of the promotion, it's $16 for the one site, $17 for, I think it was 3 sites, was how it worked. So, and then there is an OTO where you can get multiple sites, and you'll see that in the OTO section. So what we're going to do is you have no sites so far, but they're going to be covering over 13,479 brands and stores and over 42,000 active coupons and deals that are going to be offered to the people that find your site. Now, let's go here. We're going to go to sites. Okay, so we're going to add a site, and I'm going to call it George's Daily Deals. And then you get to put in your URL here. But then notice it's .dealjab.com. That's the first little flag that pops up for me, is that you're not going to be owning this. You'll have no control over whether this stays online or ends up getting taken down in a year, 2, 3, 4 years, whenever and however long Igor, the promoter and developer of this program, leaves it online. Now, and over my experience with online dealings, these do disappear eventually. So if you're going to be putting some eggs in this basket, be aware of what you're dealing with. Now, we're going to pick out at least 3 niches here because that's what we want to do. Okay, so we filled this in. We have to now come down here, pick at least 3 niches. I went through and unchecked a bunch of them, but I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 that I left in here. We're going to save. Okay, so here's our site. Now they've created this site for us. Let's go in a new tab. Let's take a look at what the site looks like. Okay, now this is George's Daily Deals up here. And the URL is georgesdailydeals.dealjab.com. Now, what the deals are that are provided are, so if you want the code for purchasing it, you get the code from here. There's your code up here. Click on this, open a new tab. George's Daily Deals looks like this. And then we've got popular categories down here that people can see that are available. Let's see, handmade piece. Why that's jumping around so much. Okay, and here's pages here. We can check out stores. These are stores, online stores that are available to you. For these, now this is all built for you, as you can see here. If you want to just look for coupons, the categories are here, right here, and the categories are here. So you can click on, say, gifts and flowers. Click on that. You can see all the deals through here. So this is pretty cool. So that part, obviously that works. Let's go back to here. We've got our site added. Now the thing is, you're going to have, there's your instant approvals. Now what they said was these are all to be clicked to join, which is, this is really nice that Igor set this up for you, because instant approvals aren't always easy to find. Okay, so we already checked the instant approvals where the site set up the affiliate settings. Now the main 3 that he provides in here is for an Amazon affiliate link, for a ShareSale affiliate link, and for Commission Junction. Now the reason I mentioned a little bit earlier is that the instant approvals is a good idea. It's because if you truthfully go into Commission Junction and even ShareSale, but ShareSale has a greater amount of instant approvals, but the majority of the people promoting products on these 2 platforms, ShareSale and Commission Junction, you have to have some track record or of sales or track record aligned, or a certain amount of traffic coming in to a site you've already built over a period of time to even get approved. So I don't have an ID right now for Commission Junction. I am approved on a few sites on ShareSale, and obviously I've had Amazon for probably 7-8 years now. But the instant approval makes this more appealing to people because this is a good deal here. Now, we're going to switch some gears here. We're going to take a look at what they're saying when they're promoting this site. It's a complete done-for-you money-making affiliate, 100% beginner-friendly, which, yeah, to a point it is, except for the traffic thing again. Promotes the world's largest from retailers. Okay, now that can be true to a point, but probably a lot of these places, the bigger places like JCPenney, Reebok, AT&T will not have instant approval. Because if you notice, there's 6,500 up here, and then there's only 1,400 guaranteed instant approval. So there's a lot less guaranteed approval. That's just something to keep in mind as you go through this product. There's a proven system. Coupon sites do work. Cloud-based, everything's stored in the cloud for security and for space and that. So you won't have to have your own hosting, won't have to have your own domain. But as I mentioned a little bit earlier, the problem with that is that, again, if something happens, if their site goes down, which it probably won't, but if it does, your customers don't have your site to shop from. And then the thing is, you need to, as you build a site, to get good traffic, you need to be creating new content on a regular basis. And I've got a video about that, which I'll put in the upper right-hand corner. I had several videos about that subject, actually, and how Google and YouTube look at you and how they look at what you've created and whether they'll send traffic to it or not. So without doing paid traffic, which I've got several videos on my channel about that, which I don't really like the idea of for new people, then I would say stay away from that as well. So, but there's a lot of good things about this program, but there's a couple of large flags, which I already mentioned about not owning it and about the traffic, which are things that you should think about if you're purchasing this or the OTOs. So what we're going to do next is I'm going to slide into the OTO presentation, and then once that's done, we'll come back and summarize this whole thing. Okay, so these are the OTOs for Frooggal. They want to give me $10 off on the upgrade, and say no thanks to that. This is the first upgrade. Get more traffic, and here we go. Okay. Profit with printable coupons. So it's a one-time offer. So it's printable coupons, $47. So we'll say no thanks. So that's the first OTO. Unlimited sites and commercial rights. Okay, that's the second OTO, $67 from Igor. And we're going to say no thank you to that. So that's the second OTO from Igor's Frooggal. And the third OTO, make sites 10 times more profitable, get more content, boost profits, writing articles manually. 100 additional articles. $97 for 10 times PEC. OTO number 3 from Igor Bourbon and the Frooggal. So no thanks to that. And then unleash an AI generate profits Frooggal daily roundups. So this is OTO number 4 from Igor Bourbon's, $97 for this deal, and we'll do no thanks to that. And this will be, looks like there was one more, OTO number 5, reseller's license, $197. So that's the OTOs for Igor Bourbon's Frooggal, and just wanted to share that with you. So that's it for the OTOs. You see there's a bunch of things you could spend more money on. If you really like this program, it's going to be up to you. As a newbie, though, I would like to point out a couple things one more time before I give you my rating. This is the person that has developed this. It's Igor. I've dealt with Igor before. He's a fair developer. He will give you your money back, but he will fight to give you your money back. It might take a little effort to get it back because he is concerned that his program works and works well. So that's the thing you'll have to prove to him if you decide that you want your money back. So the thing is, though, is that if you're looking at Frooggal on the sales page, which you have choices right now are $16 for one site or $17 for a multi-site for 3, and then you'll get even more choices with the OTOs. The thing is, I wanted to mention to you, though, is that, and we mentioned the 30-day money-back guarantee, the thing that I need you to realize, though, is that you do not have the ability to edit any of your site whatsoever. Nothing. You have no way to come in here to edit any of this. Nothing. If you don't like the colors, if there's something in here that you don't want in here, you can't really find a way to get it out. It's part of it. It stays here. It's it is you. It is you to your customers. Now they have done a lot of work here for you, and it's set up. Like I said, you can go and find the stores, you can find the coupon deals, the blog area. They've got some articles about blogging, but there's only a couple things in here. Now you can go to departments by categories, but just realize things that get you traffic are a lot more articles. And the thing is, the only way you can get them is that one OTO offered you to buy. I think it was for $97 to buy more blog articles. And again, you can't edit what's in them or not in them. So you can go for certain keywords to get traffic. So that kind of leaves it as you might end up only getting traffic from either happenstance, that people just happen to discover your site because they're looking for a coupon deal and you happen to have it, or they're going to get and find your site just because they just kind of stumbled across it. And or the last choice is you pay for ads. And as I told you, I don't recommend that as a thing. So what I would say is, if you're looking at this product today for Frooggal by Igor Bourbon, I would give it a 6 out of 10, just because there's a tremendous amount of work that he's taking care of by setting this all up for you. And the thing, as I mentioned, I liked was the fact that he does have it set up so that you can try to get this back here. The instant approvals. This is very nice that he's done this for you, because these are hard to find, and the fact that these are set up already for you does give you a leg up. But just think again about what you're dealing with here and what the limitations are. Obviously, you're just pointing out what the good things are, but think about the limitations, the traffic, the lack of editing, the thing you don't own it. So I give it a 6 out of 10 today for Frooggal by Igor Bourbon. And I hope you got some value from this video. If you did, please like the video, give us a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel, and also hit the bell icon so you get notified every time we publish a new video to our site. I just want to remind you before you leave that if you need some help getting it straight, trying to figure out what it is you're missing and why you can't make money online, just remember, I appreciate comments and questions. Please comment or send questions to me down in the video, below the video. And while you're at it too, click the link below in the description for great free training to help you build your online home business today. And thank you for watching today. We appreciate you, and so long.